What is going on, guys? Figure Boy's back here with another video, and today, guys, it's Tuesday, and I told you on Saturday when we did the Elite 85 Karrion Kross review, you know what today is. Today, it came from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, AEW Unrivaled Series 5, Jon Moxley. We still got it in the packaging, so we're not done yet, so we're gonna tear him out of the packaging here, out of the box. And he's upside down. Um, but here he is, guys. AEW Unrivaled Series number 5, Jon Moxley. I have waited so long for this thing. I am so happy. But first, starting off, we're going to start with the packaging like we always do. So, AEW is different than WWE. Elites, this is the Unrivaled collection. So starting out at the front, we get your Unrivaled collection logo right there. You get number 37. This is actually like the 37th figure they've ever made. So I like how they do that. Series number 5, 8 plus right there. You got a nice picture of Mox right there with the AEW World title. All Elite Wrestling right there. You got some gold accents going along the side. Right here you got Jon Moxley's name in gold. Moving to this side, you get a same thing, Series 5, number 37. You get Jon Moxley, the real guy, right there. All Elite Wrestling. On this side, you just get All Elite Wrestling. And that's pretty much for the sides. For the back, you get a pretty nice picture of Jon Moxley at AEW All Out from Jacksonville, Florida. This is September the 5th, 2020, so this was actually last year, a day before my birthday. So I didn't even know that at first. But as I said, a nice picture of Jon Moxley right there on the side with the AEW World title. All Elite Wrestling right there. You also get a signature right there, and you get Jon Moxley's name. Series 5 Unrivaled Collection, other people's in the set. You have Jon Moxley, Scorpio Sky, Frankie Kazarian, Hangman Adam Page, which I want to get a Hangman Page, Luchasaurus, and Jungle Boy Jurassic Express. And then it says, watch All Elite Wrestling, AEW, Dynamite. So, that does it for the packaging, guys. So, without further ado, we're finally going to crack Jon Moxley out of his packaging. But first, we're going to get into his accessories, you know how it goes, and then we'll get into the Jon Moxley himself. So for Moxley's accessories, guys, we do get 2 things here. Not a lot, but they are very special in their own way. Starting out first with the AEW World Championship. I do like this. People are saying it's a bit too gold, but this is my first title, so I think it looks pretty decent for my first title. As you can see, you got AEW and the 2 globes right there. Then you got 2 other ones on the side plates. These just say AEW on them. Front plate, it says AEW in big. You got your little diamond going around. You got World up there, and you got Champion. And then down here is where they put their nameplate. Otherwise, you get, just like any typical WWE Championship, you've got the regular buttons there, and then the holes to snap them in. So you could snap it into the back here, and you can go ahead and go on, and that's pretty much how it looks. I think it looks great. For my first AEW championship, they definitely did a good first impression on me. The next thing we have, guys, is Moxley's signature vest. This looks like a nice vest. I do like this a lot. You do get the little pockets going around here. I do like the type of rubber. This is my first rubber Unrivaled accessory, and I do like the type. But you do get the inside there. On the back, it does say Mox in orange like it always does. Nice spray paint design. I like how it's sloppy. That's how spray paint is accurately. But that pretty much does it for Moxley's accessories, guys. So without further ado, let's dive into Jon Moxley himself. So for Moxley, guys, I do like what I'm seeing. The head sculpt is different from a Series 2 figure. But I think it does look like Jon Moxley. I do think the Series 2 is better, but mine has a slight misprint, but oh well, I mean, it's, at least I have Moxley. But you do have the standard hair in the back, more of a matte type than the Series 2. But you do get like a mid-match hair design right there. You get a little grimacing face, kind of like a gritting teeth expression, kind of like Cross that I got the other day. Moving down to the torso, is the darker skin tone, a ripped torso, and this is something different than my Kenny Omega, and I'm going to go and get him. Look at this torso, the way it is on Kenny Omega. Listen to this. That does not sound good. That does not sound good at all. Thankfully for Moxley, you hear little to none of it. So I think that is fantastic how I got that. But moving down to the sides here, you do get double jointed elbows, which is great to see. They're on the ratchet joints. Get your upper thigh cut. Your double jointed elbows, as I said. Mine, the ratchet broke on it while he was in packaging. So the lower form's a bit loose. I think it was the way he was posed in packaging. But it's not like crazy loose. Like if I move it, it's not moving. So it's just a little, just like that. But on this other side, it's on the ratchet joint, as you could probably hear. On the forearms, as I said, yes, forearms. We do get 2 side tattoos. There's only supposed to be 1 here. So this one, Jazzwares, that's not supposed to be there. Just make a quick note. Moving down to the pants, and as all AEW figures are, they do come off at the waist because they are on a ball joint right here. And then pop it right back on. You do have your sculpted belt buckle with the silver design. I like that. That looks great. You do get your sloppy pant design, and I love that. That looks something like Jon Moxley would wear in the camo. Looks fantastic. But you do get the yellowish green, black, and gray. I think that looks really cool. But you do get your double jointed knees, and you get everything else. You do get a little bit of leg movement there on the ball joint. Ball joints are black this time. Usually they're skin tone color like this. No, they're black. Great job, Jazzwares, for doing that. You do get your upper thigh cut. Mine is super tight. I'm gonna have to pop those joints off and get them loosened. But you do get your upper thigh cut. You get your double jointed knees. You also get your boot swivel and then some ankle pivot right here, and then you also can go that far down and then also that far up. But basically, guys, that does it for Jon Moxley, the figure himself. So without further ado, let's dive into some comparisons for AEW Unrivaled Series 5 Jon Moxley. So for some comparison, guys, we do have the Series 5 Moxley in the middle. We have the Kenny Omega right here on the side. And we also do have a Dean Ambrose basic figure that WWE released. And here he is next to Karrion Kross and Sheamus, my 2 recent figures besides Moxley. So these are my 2 very recent figures. Moxley being the newest, Kross I got on Saturday, and then Sheamus I got a couple weeks ago. And last but certainly not least, guys, we have to have Jon Moxley next to his Shield brothers, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. But anyways, guys, that does it for the AEW Unrivaled Series 5 Jon Moxley figure review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe and comment down below what you think of this figure. I definitely recommend it. I love it. My first ever Jon Moxley. Definitely made a perfect first impression. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it, and we'll see you again next time. Figure boys are out.